Hey there, superstars. Okay, so I just found this clip that somehow did not make it into my September birthday vlog. Honestly, I don't know how I missed this, but I was rambling a bit. I was looking a little rough, and my boobs were totally lopsided. But it's the message that matters. It was one of those moments where I was feeling inspired and I was just speaking from the heart. So I figured, why not share it anyway? Because life is not always polished, right? All right, here it is. Okay, I don't know how much battery life I have. Looks like quite a bit, but so I think what I'm gonna do is set my camera up just so I could chit chat a little bit because I feel like talking and I don't always get like that. I'm more of an observer. Sometimes I get to the point where I just feel like yapping, and right now is one of those one of those moments. Um so I'm sipping on some mimosas. Hold on a sec. Okay. So maybe I should get my microphone too. Hold on a sec. Okay, here we go. So I just feel like chatting today. I watch YouTube a lot. I watch a lot of content creators and I watch different people for different reasons. And a lot of them are younger than me, a lot younger. And so sometimes I get discouraged for making videos because I think that people would judge me because of my age. Like, I'm proud of my age. I'm 54 years old. I just turned 54 last week. I'm proud of that. And I just think that sometimes people won't relate to what I have to say, but I have learned that that is a lie. There is an audience for everything. That is one thing that I have learned. I don't know, I just kind of overthink things sometimes about my YouTube channel. And that's why I kind of start and stop and start and stop. And I really want to be more consistent. And I'm always filming content. I just don't always sit down to edit it because I don't always know what to do with some of the stuff. I like telling stories, but I like really beautiful visuals as well. So I usually lately, like in my last couple of vlogs, I've really tried to make my videos aesthetically pleasing. And let me just say, like, I started this time last year vlogging again. Actually, I think it was probably a little bit before, maybe like August or July last year. I started vlogging again because I did some vlogs at the winery, and then I made a couple of different vlogs. And so I really had plans for my YouTube channel this year. Like, I really had planned to just do this whole thing. I really, honestly, I got inspired by Life of Risa, and I love the way she tells stories and visually. And so I was like, not copying her, but using her style kind of as like inspiration for what the stories that I wanted to tell, because obviously the stuff that I talk about is nowhere near the things that she talks about, because she's what, 26, 27 years old. She might even be younger than that. So anyway, I digress. So I have started this year really wanting to like hone in on my channel and really start creating more artistically visual videos. And then life started lifing. We had a fire in January, And then I just started losing family members, a lot of family members. And it's just been a really difficult year. And it seemed like every time that I would try to get back on track, something else would happen. And so death really takes a toll on me. I'm sure it does on a lot of people, but I guess everybody deals with it differently. I really kind of shut down when people pass away. And maybe it's a form of depression or whatever, but I don't like to claim that. Those words, I think the words are powerful, and so I try to focus on the positive. So, but it felt like every time something happened, it took a while for me to kind of pull myself out of the grief. And then another thing, I was talking to my best friend about this. I was like, I really want to create really good content. And she's like, you have been doing that. And I said, but I want to be more consistent with it. And I think that the reason I haven't been consistent, that's one of the reasons, is because of what I've been going through emotionally. But the other reason is I put all this work and intention behind these really good quality videos, and I'm not really getting any views or feedback. And then she started to tell me this story about this guy. I can't remember his name, but how he had this podcast, and he was doing this podcast like regularly, and he only had like 11 people watching this podcast, and he was starting to give up on it. I think he had spent all this money on equipment and stuff like that for his vlog, for his podcast, and people were like, why are you spending all this money? People aren't watching. You don't have that many viewers. Like, why are you spending so much money? And so he kept doing it, and then just when he was about to give up, he found out that one of his viewers reached out to him. One of the 11 people that he had following his podcast reached out to him because I guess he kind of fell off, and because he wasn't getting any views. And that one person was Oprah Winfrey. So I said all that to say, you just never know who's watching your videos. I may have only 63 views or maybe only 300 subscribers, but everyone matters. If I could just reach one person, somebody's texting me. If I could just get one person that my videos affect, then that means everything to me. Like, I got a comment from someone. I got a DM on my Instagram the other day from someone who randomly reached out to me, and let me read the inbox. So the message says, "Hi April, I just wanted to reach out and say how much I am loving your YouTube videos about the world of celebrity PAs. So insightful and inspiring. I am a seasoned EA in the corporate world, and my ultimate goal is to transition into a celebrity PA role. Something I know will be very hard, but your videos have definitely lit a true fire under me." Those kind of messages, that's what keeps me going. That is what, even though I'm not a celebrity PA anymore, I was, and I've been able to offer a lot of information to people who are interested in entering into that field. So, I mean, just those kind of comments, those are the things that really keep me going, that keep me wanting to continue to make videos. So, if it's just one person, that's really all that matters. I'm not really focusing anymore on the numbers and the algorithms and all that stuff. I just want to create really good content, the kind of content that I would like to watch. And my intention is to continue to be as consistent as I possibly can. I need to be more realistic in my consistency, because I was aiming for once a week, and that's not really realistic for me right now. But I'm going to be as consistent as I possibly can. I would love to be able to make and edit videos weekly, but I'm a one-woman show over here. Like, I don't have anybody helping me edit videos, and I'm very specific and particular about how my videos are edited, how the visuals look. I'm just very particular about how my videos come across. So, okay. But what was I saying? Okay, I'm also sipping on some mimosas over here. Maybe that's why I'm chatty. But I'm still in birthday mode. I'm still celebrating my birthday. It's a Virgo thing. I guess I'm celebrating all month. Today is just the 21st. I think tomorrow is the end of Virgo season. I think. Not sure. My sister-in-law's birthday is tomorrow, and I need to give her a call. Last night, we celebrated my grandson's birthday. We went and had dinner at this really nice, like, hibachi restaurant. That was fun. My cousin is coming by today. She has a birthday gift for me. So, I'm just hanging out and waiting for her. Today is a Sunday, and it's football season. So my husband is in his man cave watching football. So I'm up here kind of watching YouTube videos and getting inspired. Like, even though I've been doing these visual, like, beautiful visual videos, I'm still should be doing more. Like, for me to be more consistent, I should be doing more videos like this, where I'm sitting and talking to the camera. So yeah, I have a bunch of footage that is currently on my camera that I need to, on my SD card, not my camera. I have a bunch of footage on my SD card that I need to download or upload to my computer, offload. How do you say that? I have a bunch of footage that I need to transfer to my hard drive so I can figure out how to edit. Sometimes I'll just film stuff, like, with no direct, how do I want to say that? Sometimes I'll just be filming. This is what I'm going to do. I'm clipping this on so I'm not holding it. Sometimes I will film stuff just randomly that just looks beautiful, like a beautiful sunset, or like a cool little setting at the winery or a restaurant or something that I'm at. Sometimes I'll just film stuff randomly and not really know how I'm going to use it until I start editing. And that could be another reason that I'm holding back. Like, if I had like a storyline to begin with. Actually, the last video that I filmed, well, not the last video I filmed, the last vlog I filmed about what I would have vlogged about when I was a teenager, if YouTube was around at the time. That was a video that I had been planning for months, because my son actually asked me the question, and I was like, oh, that's a really good topic for a video. So a lot of stuff, like, there's some old video footage of me when I was a teenager, and I had to figure out how to get that video to make it fit into what I was doing, because the footage that I had was footage that I got from my aunt, and it was like a video of how do you say that? It was like a video of a video, if that makes sense. So it was grainy. It looked cool. It ended up looking cool because it looked like an authentic old, it wasn't an old video, but it looked like it. It came across like that, and the way that I was able to put it into the film, it looked really cool. I'm just rambling now, but I'm feeling inspired. A lot of times this will happen to me, and I'll get on camera and I'll start talking, and then I don't know what to do with the footage once I'm finished with it. So there's that. So yeah, that's the clip that almost didn't see the light of day, but I'm glad I found it, because it just reminded me that inspiration doesn't always come wrapped up in perfection. Sometimes it's just in those real unfiltered moments. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time.